hello, hello, hello. Whatever Wednesday for you. A back to school special. I know kids are, by the looks of the dates, either gone back to school already or they went back Monday, Tuesday this week, so. But we're going to make some little things that can either be like study aids or things like that. Basically, what I have here is a jar and some salt dough. And we're just going to shove the salt dough in there. This was very satisfying. It was like the putty. And it did. When I pushed it, it at me. Which was... It's always fun. I had to make a whole lot more. So you want to fill it. And I have 2 pens here. And it's going to become a pen holder. So I'm going to put the caps in there. And they will dry inside there as well. So I'm going to let that dry, but we're going to bring the pens back because we're going to decorate those now. All I'm going to do is make them, put some clay around them. I decided to use my air dry clay for the pens because the salt dough is quite brittle, and obviously if you're using a pen you want it to be sturdy. This is sturdy. So I'm just checking where to put the air dry clay down to. But we are just gonna wrap the air dry clay around there, and you need to get your mind out the gutters because that is a cactus. Nothing more. See? I did both pens. I did 2 different cactuses, or cacti. We're going to let those dry now. The salt dough is a pain in my bum. It takes forever to dry, but I only need the top really to dry. The rest can just dry on its own time. Anyway, let's move on to the next project while that dries. We're going to make like a folder type thing. I have this old fabric. I bought this for my dog's stocking, Christmas stocking. But this is just some old fabric that I got lying around. You can use whatever fabric you like. So I'm going to cut it down to size. You can cut it to whatever size that you want. I've measured my Bob's Burgers book, I believe. I have also cut the black fabric because I'm going to use that as a liner. The underside of this fabric's scratchy. So I'm just measuring sort of the envelope side of it. That's going to need cutting down, but we'll fix that later. So, perfect size. I'm going to use hot glue. You can sew it or use that iron tacky stuff. But I was rushing this, so it's not the neatest of jobs. I am not a professional in any way with hot glue, but I couldn't be bothered to sew it. So I just shoved some hot glue and stuck it together. I move that up. Move it up. We're now going to hot glue the edges so that we've got our pouch for the books. Hot gluing it there, hot gluing it there. Like I said, you can sew it. I did fold it in as well to hide the black felt underneath, but you don't have to do that if you're happy with the edges. It's like, this is all my YouTube planning stuff. So you can fit a fair amount in there as well. There's enough give there, but that's that. But we're not done. We're not done. No, 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 no. We have the base of it. Now we're gonna decorate this bit. I am gonna use cardboard and hot glue again. You can decorate it however you wish, but I chose this goofy little face and a big old bow. And they're quite secure. I was a little worried about them coming off, but the hot glue has held quite nicely. And then we can put all our stuff in there. I love her. I don't know what we call her. What can we call her? I want to say Shetty, but I don't think that's a word. But yes, you can put all your books in here. And she will protect them. But yeah, like I said, I did it roughly. You can sew it. I am capable of sewing it, but it would have taken forever. But we're going to move on to the next project now. I have some paper, any paper, Mod Podge, and some neon paper. You can use any paper. We're making a notebook. So I've cut the paper down to size, fold it together, however many sheets you want. I've only done a couple. But I'm going to Mod Podge the edge so that it sticks together. There we have our notebook. Simple, really, isn't it? So that's Mod Podged and dry. And now I'm going to decorate the front. I've done a little extra on the top because I want to fold it over. But I have cut it out, stuck it on, and written the spam notes on there. I did some shading to make it look realistic drips. But now let's move on to another project. This is going to be like a file storage. I don't know what they're called, but basically I've made a concertina of paper. I want 12 sections because this is going to store my shorts artwork for the year. You can do however many sections you want. You can make it as big as you want as well. I chose just to make it a 5-ish size. I've got some extra paper for the dividers. And stuck them, well, I did stick them together, but my glue is rubbish, so bear with me while I fix that problem. The glue works, it just dries in a second, so you have to sort of glue it and stick it at the same time. Just check the other sections. I'm gonna pin that and let it dry. While we work on the cover and the back cover. So I have 2 A5 bits of card I'm going to use here. I am just going to stick paper on it, I'm not going to colour it or anything. But you want cardstock or a thicker material so that it doesn't bend. But I am using the same decorations as I did on the previous one. That's the front and the back. Just stuck the bits of concertina paper, the ends to the card. But I have one for every year. Every month of the year. You can use it however you so wish. But like I said, I'm going to be using it for my monthly challenges that I do on my shorts. Oh, previews there, but shh, didn't see a thing. Yeah, I will fill that with the rest of the year. Hopefully it holds together. Because obviously I do 30, 31 each month. That's a lot. I really like this. This will come in handy. So it's not just back to school stuff. Notes are useful for me. Paper. I'm not sure what I will keep in this, but I guess I can keep my concertina storage thing in there, and that in there for now. So we've done 3, and here is our pen pot. I have painted it, gessoed it. I did stipple it with the end of my paintbrush to make it look like gravel. And you can still see the pen caps in there, so you can see which one's green, which one's blue. Which I was a little worried about, I'm not gonna lie. But I really like that, I think it's cute. Let's test if they still work. I didn't test the pens before, so I don't know whether they still they worked in the first place. Okay, we're good. It's a very good message. Like. I really like this pen pot. I thought it was a brilliant idea. Especially, I just used a old coffee jar. I think it was like a Beanie's coffee jar. Salt dough. And 2 pens and some paint, and that's all you need. You can do it with bigger pots. You can use an actual plant pot, I guess, if you really wanted to. You could use, make a really big one for your desk and have different plants and whatever. But I like cactus plants, so... Oh, bit of fluff. So here we have all our back to school supplies, which technically can be used in everyday life. I will be using them. 3 of them at least. I don't know what to do with the case. Maybe it can store my old sketchbooks or something like that. Or my loose artwork that I have. Ones that don't fit in my storage folder can go in there. See? Useful. Oh! Look what I found in there. Oh, and that! Oh, see? You can fit anything in there. If you did enjoy, please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe. It will really help the channel. I know it's been sort of 20 plus years since I've been in school. But I had a lot of fun doing this. I never got to do anything like this when I was at school. But yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!